Welcome back, you guys. I am so thrilled to welcome Bonnie Yates. She's special education attorney extraordinaire, and she'll talk to us about, because she's on location today.
I'm on the lam today.
Yeah, and you look fabulous. You look absolutely fabulous, and you look happy.
Well, I'm a happy grandma, and I'm hiding out in a cafe in New York City because it's raining.
Well,
So,
what a fabulous thing. We're thrilled. I love technology that we can join you in a cafe in New York City. What a wonderful thing. So Bonnie, tell us a little bit about the wonderful law firm that you work with.
The wonderful law firm that I work with is Tolner Law Offices. We are an 8-attorney firm. We're based in San Jose, El Segundo, and Irvine, and bring it on. We like it all.
Okay.
We like all of your special ed problems. We don't like that you have them, but we like hearing about them and coming up with ways to help. And today we've got such a smorgasbord menu of amazing questions from people. I don't know that we're going to get through all of them, but we'll try to answer the rest really soon because they were very topical questions.
Absolutely.
And the first one concerns student absence.
Yes,
right?
but first we have to give the disclaimer.
God, I'm so off my.
It's all right. You're in a cafe in New York. You don't have to be thinking about these things. That's my job. But give us the disclaimer.
Thank you. The disclaimer is that we are answering your questions in a general way. They're not a substitute for a consultation with a lawyer, which is what you should have if you have a specific problem. If you're in Northern or Southern California, you can contact us directly, and we'll be happy to do the consultation with you. If you're in another state and you need to talk to an attorney, I would go to COPA, COPAA.net, and you can have access to attorneys from 50 states. The other thing that's kind of cool is, as you know, New York is kind of a strong state for special education. There are a lot of special education schools, and there's a fair amount of special education attorneys. And tomorrow, if all goes well, I'm going to have lunch with Barbara Ebenstein, who is one of the longest practicing special education attorneys, and she's in New York. So if you have any New York listeners, I'm gathering my New York resources because I'm spending more time here, and I want to know, what people are doing on the East Coast. And one of the questions even asked me, what do we think about the fact that parents in New York City are suing for ABA in the classroom? And my answer is, I think that's fantastic, and I'm sure it's needed, and I don't know anything about it, so I'm going to ask Barbara about it tomorrow, and I'll report back to you on that.
We'd love to hear that. Bonnie, we are Autism Live now airs regularly every Friday afternoon on BronxNet TV. So we have more and more watchers who are from New York City. So every Friday at 5 o'clock. On BronxNet TV.
I heart New York, and not just because my grandson's here.
Right. Well, I was raised in New York, upstate New York, but I love the state of New York, and spent, went to undergrad there and spent, most of my formative years living in New York, and lived in New York City for a while. So I'm all about New York. I heart New York too.
All right. Well, I'm sending you halal truck food.
I love it. Love it. Okay, so let's jump into this first question here about absences, as you teased. I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. My 10-year-old son is sick a lot and has missed 24 days of school, but we work hard to get missed work completed. He has an IEP for school that notes his ADHD, autism level 2, and anxiety. My son eats very selective diet due to sensory issues. The school district attendance officer has called regarding these absences. I don't know what they are doing with provider notes for school, and I have sent a signed release of information. Can I get in trouble for these absences?
Well, first of all, do you think she means by provider notes her speech or her other DIS services? I wasn't quite sure what she meant by
I think that it's like when she's gone to the doctor or when she's had a clinic or, you know, things that have been off campus but that are medically necessary, and she sent a note to say we're absent or excused for this many days, because the doctor does that, right? That she has documented all of those things, and she's like, I don't know if those aren't, I think the way I read it, she's saying, I don't know if those have not gotten to the truancy people.
And I think that's the correct interpretation. Okay, first of all, he needs an accommodation that says that, you know, because of his disability, he's going to have to miss school sometimes. And when he does, that there's a provision that makes it easy for mom to get the work and make up the work. I mean, mom or dad gets the work so he can make up the work. You can't be penalized by reason of your disability if your disability causes you to miss school. I mean, think about kids that are in home hospital, right? I mean, but what you have is you have a concern on the part of the state that people are being kept out of school for the wrong reasons. And so in California, for example, if you're habitually truant, they actually turn your case over to the district attorney, and the district attorney will initiate a student attendance review board proceeding against you. And if the parents are found to be, in violation of the standard, they can be charged with a crime. Now, I think that probably doesn't happen very often. I think probably what happens instead is the parents are put on a better attendance protocol. But for this student who has documented health issues and disabilities, I think you have to get something written into the IEP and know if she's keeping him home because he's sick for legitimate reasons, she can't get into trouble about this. But it sounds as if, I mean, sometimes what happens is that the machine just sort of cranks on as it always does, and it doesn't take into account that there's actually something specific and different going on here that justifies the absences. Sounds like she's getting documentation, and as long as she has all her provider notes and stuff, she's in good shape. But I wouldn't wait for them to decide that that's the case. I would write like a comprehensive letter and send it to the principal or the assistant principal by a secure means and document what the 24 days are, and ask him to please rectify the breakdowns in the system, because in addition to having to deal with her child's health issues, now she's having to deal with accusations that she's keeping him out of school improperly. So that's what I think she needs to do.
I love that. I heard something really interesting the other day, that somebody was saying that the word in, I guess it's Mandarin, for crisis, it has crisis in it, but it also has another word in it that is opportunity. And that if you look at when things happen that are negative as an opportunity, I mean, and I sort of look at this and I go, this would be unsettling to any parent to be like, ugh, you know, like you said, now I got to deal with this. But it also seems to me like it's an opportunity for everybody to get clear and on the same page, and that maybe it'll be a little bit easier for her to get that work. But she's got to say, I need an IEP, we need to address this. And I'm hoping she has notes of copies of all those notes on the times when she's brought the kiddo in to say, look, it's all here, it's all documented, but now let's get it into the IEP, and what an opportunity that will be for this mom.
I want to say one other thing that's in the category of unsolicited advice, which is that I've known of lots of children that have feeding problems due to sensory issues in autism. I've heard it described sometimes as sensory, sometimes as cognitive rigidity. But I know that CARD invented one of the first feeding programs that deals with the whole issue of kind of food rigidity, and for nutritional reasons and other reasons, if there's any way of introducing a program like that, that would seem important to me.
Absolutely, I would agree. You know, we have a regular here on the show, Dr. Doreen Granpichet, the founder of CARD, and she happens to be an expert in food selectivity that deals with sensory issues, and is in a wealth of knowledge which is shared throughout CARD therapists. So thank you for reminding us about that, Bonnie. Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.